All right. According to secondary topics we discussed earlier before the pandemic arise, now which was tied to the virus chart, which was tied to the virus chart, and that's one of the reasons why I've not tried to bring to you again, just for you to understand carefully and to have more view on the topic, the vowel chart. Now, get to understand on the phonetics. In case you don't know, on the phonetics, now the total numbers of symbols we got right there is 49. The total numbers of symbols on the phonetics are 49 in numbers. And mind you, under these 49 symbols, now the symbols are split into the vowel symbols and the consonant symbols. Mind you, these are symbols we use, in terms of pronunciation. These are symbols we always expect to pronounce correctly when you're having your sentence construction out there. Now, these are symbols that occur that you see and change the pronunciation sometimes, into the correct pronunciation. Now, get to understand the 49 phonetic symbols we get under the feet of a thing. We are split into two, and that's where we have the first group called the vowel symbols and the second groups called the consonants. Now, before I move to the consonant, let me put the vowel first. According to the diagram shown right here, now this is the way the chart has been sketched. This is the way that the chart has been sketched. Now, under the phonetic symbols, the vowel symbols, we have the monotongues, we have the diphthongs, and we have the triphthongs. Mind you, monotongues are symbols which comes in a single sound. Now, while diphthongs are symbols which happens to be said to be what two double symbols or two different symbols given one sound, and while also we have triphthongs to happens to be with three different sounds. And under the vowel symbol, we got the monotongues, we got the diphthongs, and also what the triphthongs. Now, what are monotongues? Now, monotongues are pure and primary vowel sound. Monotongues are pure and primary vowel sound. Now, diphthongs are secondary vowel sound. Diphthongs are secondary vowel sound. And talking about triphthongs, it's a combination of two vowel sounds, or of a diphthongs and also a schwa sound. Two vowel sound and a schwa sound. That's a symbol we call a schwa sound. The schwa sound is always applied whenever you have the diphthong or the triphthongs, in place. Now, looking at the numbers of vowel sound under monotongues, the monotongues also is split into two. We have the long vowel sound and the short vowel sound. Now, the long vowel sound are 5 in numbers. Short vowel sound are just 7 in numbers. Please take note of that. Whenever you see the long vowel sound are just 5 in numbers, and the short vowel sound are 7 in numbers. Now, long vowel sounds are sounds that are deeper and longer in pronunciation, while short vowel sound are sounds that are shorter and words enlightened in pronunciation. Now, looking at the consonant symbol now. Now we have the consonant symbol are split into two. We have the voice consonant sound and also the voiceless consonant sound. The voice consonant sound and the voiceless consonant sound. Now, mind you, the voice consonant sounds are 15 in numbers. While the voiceless vowel sounds are 9 in numbers. Please, at this junction, I want to take a view on each sound for you to understand better. Mind you, I remain Mr. Samuel, and I do say make sure you play safe and stay safe. Thank you very much.